Get ready for the biggest stories in sports, hitting you faster than a speeding bullet. We've got Liverpool's shock strategy shift, as Fenway Sports Group has reportedly walked back major multi-club ownership plans, analyzing up to 25 clubs but ultimately shelving the ambitious expansion. What does this mean for the Reds' future? Then, we dive deep into the heart of Manchester City legend David Silva. The magician himself reveals the lingering pain of his Anfield farewell and opens up about how Pep Guardiola truly unlocked his full potential, sharing his favorite moments in Manchester. You'll hear it all. And speaking of Pep Guardiola, he's facing off against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup final at Wembley. We've got the inside scoop from his press conference, including who's starting in goal and his thoughts on the formidable Gunners. Will City lift another trophy? We're breaking down all these massive updates and more. You do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you're the first to know.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Liverpool's owners, Fenway Sports Group, have reportedly shelved plans to enter the multi-club ownership model after nearly 2 years of analysis. Despite initial enthusiasm following Michael Edwards' return, with plans to follow in the footsteps of Manchester City and Chelsea's owners, FSG have decided against acquiring a second club. This comes after analyzing up to 25 clubs, including Bordeaux, Getafe, and Malaga, as potential targets. The decision suggests a potential shift in strategy or deeper underlying reasons, especially with rumors of sporting director Richard Hughes potentially moving to Saudi Arabian side Al Hilal. FSG, already owning major sports franchises like the Boston Red Sox and Pittsburgh Penguins, appears to be pausing this particular expansion. Analysts and fans are buzzing about what this means for Liverpool's long-term development and competitive strategy in the evolving football landscape. The move away from multi-club ownership leaves many questions about future investment and scouting networks. Don't go anywhere. We're just getting started with the biggest stories in sports. Next, we're hearing directly from a Manchester City icon about his unforgettable journey. Manchester City legend David Silva is reflecting on his incredible decade at the club, revealing the lingering pain of not being able to wave goodbye to fans due to COVID-19. Silva, who became one of the Premier League's most influential midfielders, shared his initial struggles upon arriving in England in 2010, needing time to adapt physically to the league's demands. He detailed how manager Roberto Mancini and later Pep Guardiola helped him evolve, with Guardiola pushing him to become more of a goal threat. Silva cherishes his 4 Premier League titles, 5 League Cups, and his iconic status, including a statue outside the Etihad. Despite his quiet departure, he remains deeply connected to the club and its fans, cherishing their affection forever. Supporters and pundits alike are reminiscing about Silva's artistry, with many agreeing he is one of the Premier League's all-time greats, often overlooked for individual accolades despite his immense team success. His influence on City's golden era is undeniable. Stick around, because the action is heating up on the pitch. We're heading to Wembley next, where a tactical titan is preparing for battle. Pep Guardiola is ready for the Carabao Cup final against Arsenal at Wembley, confirming that goalkeeper James Trafford will start. Guardiola described the final as a big moment and an honor, acknowledging Arsenal as an exceptional team with strong all-around capabilities. He emphasized the team's focus after a brief break following their Champions League exit. Guardiola believes that while winning helps, the ability to forget and move forward is crucial when competing across multiple competitions. He sees reaching a final as a significant achievement in itself, as opportunities like these are never guaranteed. Fans are eagerly anticipating a thrilling encounter, with debates already raging about tactical approaches and key player matchups. The pressure is on both sides to secure silverware and build momentum. But the drama doesn't stop there. We've got one more massive update that could shake up the transfer world. Liverpool's owners, Fenway Sports Group, have reportedly decided to pull the plug on their multi-club ownership ambitions. After nearly 2 years of scouting and analyzing potential acquisitions, including clubs like Bordeaux, Getafe, and Malaga, FSG has shelved plans to buy a second football club. This U-turn comes despite initial indications that Michael Edwards' return in 2024 was tied to expanding their football portfolio. The move follows a pattern seen with owners of Manchester City and Chelsea, aiming to broaden scouting networks and create commercial opportunities. The decision may signal a re-evaluation of their global football strategy or be influenced by other factors, such as the potential sale of the Pittsburgh Penguins. This development has sparked considerable discussion among Liverpool supporters and football analysts, who are keen to understand the implications for the club's future recruitment and player development pathways. The focus now shifts to how FSG will reinvest resources and maintain competitiveness. And that's a wrap on our top stories for today. But don't go anywhere, we've got a quick recap and a huge call to action coming your way. Liverpool's owners have reportedly shelved multi-club ownership plans. David Silva reflects on his Manchester City legacy and pain of his farewell. And Pep Guardiola is set for Wembley, with James Trafford starting in goal against Arsenal. That's all the headlines you need to stay ahead of the game. If you loved this fast-paced update, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more incredible sports news, hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload, and drop a comment below telling us your thoughts. Follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content.